Hello everyone, how's it going? It is me, Jack here. Welcome to episode number 10 of the Football Manager 2020 save here with Charlton Athletic. We played a number of games off camera after the Carabao Cup game, so we'll head right into them. But first, you might be able to hear I sound a little bit different. I've been ill sort of the last few days, so yeah, I thought now is probably the best time to sit down and try and record a video, but apologies for any snuffles or coughs or anything like that. So I'm trying to get over this illness, so we'll crack on with the episode. Today's game, though, will see us with a very, very big game as we play second place Fleetwood Town. But before we have a more in-depth look at the table, let's take a look at the many fixtures that we have already played. So the Brighton game led to a very disappointing 2-2 draw against Burton Albion. We come close to winning this game. However, two late goals by Donovan Daniels, especially in the 93rd minute, meant that what looked like a comfortable 2-0 victory turned into a disappointing 2-2 draw and 2 points dropped. We started September with us beginning the leasing.com campaign, a 2-1 victory against Southend. This is a competition that I don't think I'm going to show you on camera because I'm still sort of trying to prioritise the main Division League 1, how important it is for us to get to the Championship. However, if we do get to the latter stages of the leasing.com competition, then I will for sure show you, maybe the semi-finals or final, even of that competition. But for the moment, I am still concentrating more so on the league. But it was nice to get this campaign off to a winning start away against Southend. We played a relatively okay squad, a rotated team, but it was good to see us win that game. After that, we won the next game by a goal to nil. A goal by the inform left back Maximilian Whittock meant that this was a 1-0 clean sheet victory. He's been attracting a bit of interest as of late. He's wanted by a number of championship teams and a team in Germany. Reason being, I think, is because he has an active relegation release clause of just £5 million. And I've tried to hand him a potential new contract. However, he is willing to discuss terms with us at the moment. Oh, no, he is. Oh, sorry, he was before, but I must be able to talk to him now. That might be something I might look at doing in between episodes. Next game was against Rochdale, and this did not go to plan at all. From this game, we only had one defeat, and that was against the side that currently sit top of the league in Ipswich Town. We lost this game by 4-1. We started well with Bonazzoli getting on the score sheet for us. However, Ryan Burke in the first half was able to equalise for Rochdale. And then after that, it was just goal after goal after goal for Rochdale in the latter stages of the second half. You can see Jack Vale made it 2-1, and then 2 goals on the brink of full time, again by Jack Vale and by Oliver Rathbone, meant that Rochdale really did shock us at the Valley. We bounced back, however, against recently relegated Luton Town with us by 6-1. How this game ended like this, it was just unbelievable the amount of goals that went in this game. We scored 2 with Brian Brewster. This was his first real good game for us, getting a hat-trick. Matty Pearson made it 2-1. However, Brewster completed his hat-trick to make it 4-1 for us, Hugill scoring as well, and then Matthews and Tapia meant that we won this game by a huge margin. This gave us a lot of confidence knowing that we could really mount a decent challenge this season. After that, we bounced again with another big scoring game. Brian Brewster again getting another hat-trick for us, and a goal as well for Adama Traore meant that it was a big victory at home for us against Lincoln City. Next game, maybe a disappointing draw at home against Sunderland, but I wasn't too disheartened looking back at it now, because Sunderland are a team that are expected to be towards the top of the league this season, wanting to get out of the League One. So we'll take a point, I suppose, against them. But after 2 big victories, it was disappointing to get a draw. I thought we should have won the game, but unfortunately we didn't. And then we moved on to get another clean sheet. Actually, it was our 3rd in a row away against Crewe Alexander, and Dominic Samuel getting 2 on the score sheet, with Gian Giacomo Magnani making it 3-0 and a dominant display against Crewe Alexander. Then we started October with a disappointing 2-0 defeat against, I believe, recently promoted Bradford City. Yeah, they've won League Two last season, and they showed us up at home. Goals in the 44th and 91st minute by James Vaughan and Anthony O'Connor. We were just unable to really get going in this game, and we were shocked again at the Valley with a 2-0 defeat. We bounced back against a very, very strong Arsenal under-23 team. This was a tough game. I say we bounced back. We did actually lose on penalties, but I'd have been happy with 2-2. But of course, in the leasing.com, a winner prevails from it because the penalty shootout occurs if 90 minutes finishes level. But they had a very strong team out. Players such as Emile Smith-Rowe played for them. Balogun played. Eddie Nketiah played, and they scored first with Jordan McInneff. We scored 2 on the brink of half time, with Oztumer and Hugill scoring 2 in the 45th minute. They bounced back with Balogun in the 52nd minute, and the game just drew out like that. And then unfortunately, Adama Traore missed a penalty for us, meaning that they won the penalty shootout 5-4. Very important that we got back to winning ways in the League One campaign, and we did. 5-goal thriller against Hull City. Team, of course, finished 24th in the Championship last season. We scored first again with a goal from Ryan Brewster. However, they did bounce back. Magnani scored right after Keane Lewis Potter's goal, and then Malik Wilkes made it 2-2 for the Tigers, and then Whittock again, the man in form, scoring in the 36th minute, and the game finished 3-2. Another clean sheet for us, though, against Bristol Rovers. They, I believe, at the time were actually second in the league. So this was a big game. And this is another game that, when I look back on, really does make me very positive, knowing that we won this game by a margin that we did. Bonazzoli getting on the score sheet again. He has been another striker that's been very good for us so far this season. 5 in 11, scoring key goals in key matches for us. Eric Garcia got his first of the season as well with a header from a corner. And to finish off the scoring was Stevie Mallon. A great goal from the edge of the area meant that we sealed 3 points against the Rovers. And then Doncaster Rovers were the next team we played, and they were just sitting outside the playoffs as we played them. And it looked like we were going to win the game by a 1-0. However, a late equaliser from Cameron Norman meant that our 5th home game in all competitions in a row ended with a disappointing draw at home. We had a bit of a gap in terms of fixtures. I'm trying to find where it was now. Here, sort of, the Wednesday the 7th and Saturday the 17th, we had a number of games postponed due to international players being out on international duty. So we've only played 17 games. However, we sit on 36 points, 3 games in hand over Ipswich Town and 2 over Fleetwood Town. We sit in a very good position. Being in we've still got games in hand on every team around us, and we're only a point from the promotion places. So if we could get 2 wins, we would create a bit of a gap as we look to close in on Ipswich Town. However, I won't mind so much if we don't win the title. It's just all about ensuring that we are in the Championship again next season. The board want us to be promoted by winning the league, so we'll try our best to attempt to do that. This is the tactic that we're going to go with for the match against Fleetwood. I was contemplating actually using the 5 at the back formation for this game, but I want to continue going strong. We've got a game against a difficult Shrewsbury side on Saturday, but this will be the team that we'll go with. Phillips will be in goal for us. I believe, Barbieri's just coming back from an injury, so Adam Matthews will be at the right back position for us, with Magnani and Garcia partnered up. Whittock obviously being at the left back position. Matt Smith will stay in the CDM role with Mallon and Herbie Kane partnership in midfield. Johnny Williams completing the playmaker role with Brewster and Bonazzoli, the partnership up top for us. On the bench, we will consist of Amos, Purrington, Lockyer, Tapia, Traore, Oztumer and Jordan Hugill. Obviously, we saw in the last episode us bringing in Brewster, and he has performed very well for us indeed. 8 goals in 12 games, 2 of them off the bench. He's definitely performing well for us thus far. With that then, let's move on to the game away against Fleetwood Town at the Highbury Stadium. You can see they're running with a 4-4-2 formation. Ched Evans leading the line with Madden partnering him. He's doing form at the moment, as you can see, 8 goals in 16 starts. For him, this is a crucial game for us though, and one in which we need to at least get a point in. If we lose it, it would make it a bit disappointing. But I'm going to tell the players today, just relax, go out there, and the results will come if we just play naturally. On we go then, kick-off begins. Only 3 games taking place here. A highlight almost immediately from kick-off, corner into the box. Andrew picks it up, and a counter-attack stems for Fleetwood. Andrew's through on goal, and it is an easy stop by Phillips. 4-4-2, always a difficult formation to try and break down, but it's our job today to try and do that. As you can see, Charlton, Bristol Rovers, Wycombe and Doncaster Rovers making the playoffs, but it is very, very close, with teams such as Hull City bearing down. There'll definitely be a team in there that will pick up a bit of form and try and challenge, I think, the top 2 places. Anyway, there's a highlight going, and a long throw into the box, collected there by Alex Cairns. He hooves the ball forward. We're going to pick it up with Matthews to Mallon. Mallon, very, very good player in this division. Very, very good indeed. He loses the ball to Sharon. He's Rydell to Sharon. Finds Andrew, the left back. What can he do with it? If he loses it now, he put his team in a dangerous position. Claims it back from Rydell. Good ball in the area. Evans is there, but the ball goes high and wide. And it is going to be a goal kick for us. Peterborough take the lead against Rochdale. Another highlight taking place. Coots, what can Coots do with it? So important that we at least get a point, as I say, in this game. Bonazzoli picks up. It's a great interception from Bonazzoli. Can he find Brewster in the area? He can find him, and Brewster is in an offside position. So great there by Brewster just to beat the defender. However, unfortunately, as you can see from the replay, yeah, he stood just in an offside position. Good call from the linesman there. Been a bit of a close game though. We've got another long throw into the box, working good. Smith gets it. Back to Whittaker, he can whip a ball in. Finds Smith again. Dempsey clears the ball to Ched Evans. And could this be an attack for Fleetwood Town? Rydell's on it. Finds Andrew. Whips it into Madden, and Paddy Madden makes it Fleetwood Town 1, Charlton Athletic 0. Disappointing there that we've conceded. Good counter-attacking player though, as Rydell picks the ball into the midfield. Good ball to Andrew, and that is a devastating ball into the area. Unfortunately, the defender doesn't get the header there. Smith, not even a defender, it's a centre mid. However, we concede, and that would extend Fleetwood Town's advantage over us to an extra 2 points. I'm going to shout, get creative to them as we make our way towards half time. Nothing has occurred. Fleetwood Town lead by 1-0. I'm going to tell them, certainly show me something else. What are the analysis page looking like? Fleetwood Town been dangerous on that left hand side. Let's try and tightly mark their left back, because he's doing quite well, and we'll press the defence, tackling hard on their 2 defenders that aren't really playing. So we'll try and take them out the game. I'm not going to speak to them individually, however I will almost always question their passion after half time, and one of their players is out. Paul Coots has picked up an injury. Come on guys, get a goal now. This will really help us out. Bonazzoli on a 6.4. Get creative. Let's make that change. Bonazzoli not playing up to standard today. However, he did make a good assist, good interception when we saw him in the highlight. Right, the stats are definitely in our favour. We need to try and take the game to these now. Get stuck in, distribute that ball quickly, and overlap runs on the left. I'm going to make a change. Ostuma's going to come on at that cam position. I think this might be a position we need to look to improve, because I think if we were to get promoted, we saw last season that Ostuma just simply isn't good enough. I think Williams is okay, but a cam might be a position I look to definitely try and strengthen should we be promoted. However, as it would stand, sorry, the gap would be 4 points, not 2 points. Oh my goodness me, there's a highlight. Don't want to be not seeing this. It's going to be a corner kick. Can we do what they did right at the start of the game and counter from a corner? No, we can't. And it's Connor Johnson that scores for Fleetwood Town and makes it Fleetwood 2, Charlton 0. This has been a disappointing game. I think this might be a trend that's starting here, that against the teams ahead of us, we just cannot seem to get victories. However, I say that we beat Bristol Rovers and they were ahead of us, but we have not showed up today. Let's bring on Purrington. He's looking furious for some reason to me. Can we get a consolation goal maybe here? Let's have a look. Highlight will begin with Andrew on the left. He has just been dominating on that left-hand side. Look at him, he's just attacking there. Takes Mallon out the game almost here with this run. Whips it in. Garcia's there. Sowerbury gets it in. It hits off the bar. Can we clear it? Oh my goodness me. Eric Garcia, what on earth have you just done there? This replay is going to make for some sickening reading. Oh my goodness me. Headed away by Garcia. What a strike. And it's just landed on the... Oh my goodness me. He hasn't even attempted to try and clear it. He's just chested it further into the goal. That is not the way I expected this game to go, or wanted even this game to go. I've got to be assertive and just tell them that was not good enough today. That was a dreadful performance against a very good Fleetwood Town side, but that third goal was so disappointing. I am not very happy from watching that back. However, we will have to move on quickly if we want to attempt to get back into these top 2 positions. We've got 2 games in hand. We need to attempt to get 6 points from them matches. If we don't, we could be sitting in 3rd place. However, 2 victories would see us 3 points away from Ipswich Town. So we aren't out of it just yet. However, that game against Fleetwood has not sat well with me at all. I hope this isn't the start of a disappointing run, because another 2 away games we've got to play next as well. Shrewsbury away, which is tough, and Wimbledon away. 2 teams in the top half of the league fighting for playoffs this season. As I say, I am just going to continue to play games, so I don't know when we'll come back, maybe around December time. Play plenty of games off camera and see how we go. But if you have enjoyed that episode, please do hit the like button. Comment any cam suggestions, because I am definitely thinking we need to shake things up. Maybe even in January. I'm not too sure whether we're going to do much business in January, but I think we definitely might need a cam for next season. Definitely, because we're just not being very creative in that position with Oztuma and Williams in them positions. To be fair, let's have a little look quickly as I just rest the players. Williams, how's he done? 2 goals and 4 assists at the cam position. He's doing a little bit better than what he did last season, so League One is probably more suited to him. He is a good championship level player, but definitely going to have to do a little bit of analysis, I think, of the team, see where we're lying in terms of positions needed to strengthen. But we'll move on, and we'll hope in the next episode we sit a little bit higher than 3rd place. But if you've enjoyed it, as I say, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed already for future content of the Charlton Athletic Save, and I'll catch you for episode number 11 of the series very soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.